good for them. I like it.
It goes down to the Pacific Ocean. I did this a few years ago and fell in, so let's see what it can do now. Once to get his foot wet.
He's got his little Edewags on.
Yeah. He didn't come barefooted, he put flip-flops on. So he's going to get that Margie over there picking up sand dollars. This ocean is a little cold today. The air is chilly. I guess that's enough, is it?
Oh, his pants were wet.
Yeah, no, it's those Don standing there getting wet.
He ain't got a business there. Hey, Don!
Guess he's going to have to go and change his clothes again. He's all wet.
Somebody's suggesting coming down here tonight and having a beach party. Who was that?
That was Marjorie. No, that was Marjorie.
George is taking driftwood.
They ought to do with this the way they did in Massachusetts. They ought to build boardwalks to the beach. Cut out this.
That's thick.
Is that a restaurant over there? Well,
Gift shop, restaurant, something, tables in here. Well, see how big it is.
Took it.
We're at a pullover north of British Columbia, or Vancouver, in British Columbia. We went up very high. Up in there where the clouds are actually down below the summit of the mountain. We just came down from up there, 12% grade. You ready to go? Almost.
This is just gorgeous, so really.
These are beautiful mountains. They're high. An alpine lake. Snow on the mountains. Deep gullies cut by the glaciers. And you get up here in low gear. Slow speed you go down.
Much gas. This, I tell you what, I'll bet you get a chill in your bone if you jump in that lake.
Cold. Hello, Margaret. Are you ready to attack this mountain again?
Almost as bad as going to Sun Road.
I think after we're finished here, going to the Sun Road will be a piece of cake. Picture of a log jam on this Duffy Lake. Taking it from the roadside. We're in a campground between Clinton and Williams. Williams was the goal we hoped to achieve yesterday. But driving for about 12 hours, including the stops. I should say on the road for about 12 hours and traveling through the coastal mountains, which were the most rugged consistently for the longest distance of any that I've had to drive through. The Pennsylvania mountains are short, twisty, narrow, and not too high. They're rugged. The Rockies are rugged, are long, low grades, generally speaking. These mountains were very high, very rugged, and long.
Get over there.
Oh, there he is.
Get over there. We're not on the edge of this thing.
Shut it off.
I'm a little bit late, but I want to take a picture of this sunset. Quite unusual. I couldn't tell where the sun was sitting. Picture of the Northern Lights. Ooh, what's the name of this campground, Mark?
Northern Lights.
Northern Lights Campground. Maybe that's the reason for it. I don't know.
Thomas Bonsall with the Aurora Borealis. He restored it on.
That's what?
Northern.
Let's see.
Standing at the edge of the campground looking down over Dawson. It's 9:45. You see how light it is. We went over to town to get a few groceries. Looked at my watch. It was 9:30. They were still playing golf. Everywhere you look, the sky is a little bit different. I went back over to take a picture of the sunset after seeing the northern lights. It seemed like the sky just became a blaze of red. Might as well take a picture of our campsite. And this Northern Lights campground in Dawson. British Columbia. North of Dawson Creek. I'm gonna pull over. Approaching a small town. Point out later. Yeah, we've got another bear feeding up here. Not too close to the other one. This one looks like a wood grown one. Coming down here to see George, I think. We're in the Rockies. Just come down from a way up. I don't remember the name of the mountain.
We're at Stone Mountain Park.
Stone Mountain Park, but there's this mountain has a name that I read. I'll have to get back to it later. And we've got to get on the way. Well, we spent the last night at Toad Lake. So these moose come down to this edge of this lake. Feeded to eat. We think we saw one. It's a scrubby looking lake. We passed up a beautiful one. The campground's not much better. I think that I spotted. Well, the ground is still. But I suspect that a place like this would be allowed to stay open, even though it's in a nice surrounding, because of the careless and easy way of disposing of trash, still dirt and everything that goes with it. It's called Toad Lake. The sound of that generator in the background, you know what it reminds me of? Birch Lake. Freedom National Park. Macho Lake. Mile 440. Wildlife overview. Lake Macho. took off from the lake. What are you doing there, fella? Checking us out? We're checking you out. Got his whole family here. Hey, look up here. Lift your head up. Now, when you talk about the Rocky Mountain bighorn sheep, there's a pretty good size sheep there. The fissure here, or slide, draw, or whatever you want to call it. Looks like that's where they've been coming down out of the mountains. Well, we're in the campground in Kelsey. Just got a shower. Starting to rain a little bit. I'll take a picture here of the lake, the river, or whatever. See, outside the campground, I think it's described as the longest steel bridge in the territory. This is the Gardner and Carmichael's set up. One of the things that's proven a little bit of a problem, I guess, is the long daylight hours. It's now about 9:45, just as bright as it was at 6 o'clock. Here's Mrs. Gardner writing in her journal, after a long, hard day on the road and a couple hours slaving over a hot kitchen stove. She's now in the process of writing her day's experience.
I like that. You know the biggest fish I ever caught? The biggest fish I ever caught was about this high. I presume we're going to do the same thing. You make pictures of your film, a copy of them, and I'll make a copy of mine.
You're from Elkton, right?
Oh, yes,
And your husband shot 95% of these. Is he a taxidermist?
he does some of the work.
Does he?
Where'd you get the other side?
He has a guy in Maryland that does some, and he has a guy in Weymouth that does some.
I mean, they killed them?
Oh, the other boxes? Yeah, people gave them a few things to their customer baskets, and they gave to them. And,
Kalani Lake. We're about 250 miles out of Alaska, and where we will go in tomorrow. I think tonight we plan to stay in Beaver Creek.
Trying to get a picture of the mountain. It's covered by a cloud, but the peak, you could see it protruding through every once in a while. I thought it'd make a real nice picture. Here's the Icefield Ranges. Looking south, you see the snow-covered Icefield Ranges in the distance. It includes Mount Logan, the highest mountain, 19,850 feet. It's the largest non-polar ice fields in North America. Remnants of the Wisconsin Glacier, which retreated 10,000 years ago. Here comes a pilot truck leading the people from the opposite direction through this detour. During that, he'll turn around and lead us back. That little thing bouncing along.
There's tape on there. It's got 3, 4, 5 blocks. 2 of the blocks have CC on them.
Well, they're used.
Huh?
Probably not much left.
Road reconstruction job. What a mess. Detour set up for about 10 miles.
What do you say?
A pilot car leading everybody. The mountains are over on the side. What in the world do you have on the end of this?
We're Beaver Creek, about 19 miles from the Alaska state line. Mike sure made a mess out of that truck today.